Hello everyone, this is Michelle speaking. Welcome to Brewtech. Today I'm going to introduce our newly released 1000 liters Brewhouse system, a complete turnkey solution which is come with one complete unit. When you put this system in the location and then you connect the power, the next step will be your brew day. Okay, let me introduce all the details for you. This one is a combined mesh and lauter tank, and this one is combined kettle and whirlpool tank. So this system also comes with a heat exchanging system. We also call it a knocking out system. And also you can see our engineer is debugging the control system on the platform. Later I will show you all the details as well. So let's have a look at the mesh tank firstly. This one is a combined mesh and lauter tank. The capacity is 1000 liters per brew batch. So all the volume capacity we described on this system, that will be the effective volume. That means you will still have an extra at least 20% head space for this tank to enable to have more grains inside and more brew water. Okay, let's have a look at the details. On side of me, this one is a grain outdoor. We also call it the witness door. For this system, we installed a mirror in the middle. It's very easy for you to monitor the brew process during the brew day, so you can see all the colors and the water and the grains through this mirror. So when we have it open, we can see inside. Okay, later I will show you all the details inside. In front of this one is the grain rigger. So the rig system is customized by our company specially. It's exactly suitable to the diameter of this tank and also the height of the spent grain that will be suitable for you to brew different type of beers. And at the bottom is a sieve plate. We also call it false bottom. It's very fine milling plate which have the space on the top side is 0.7 millimeter and at the bottom will be 3 millimeter. Easy and convenient for you to do all the lautering process. Okay, so we still also have some more details on top of the tank. Later I will go to the top side and show you all the details. This one is the grain chute. So when you have all the brew, the mesh and the lauter finish, you have all the wort knocking out into that the kettle tank. You will open this witness door and have all the spent grain out to the box and feeding to the animals. So this grain chute will help you to collect all the spent grain easily and no wasting. Okay, actually at the bottom of the tank, there are still some more details. So let's have a look clearly. Okay, on bottom of the mesh and lauter tank, we have more pipeline. We have two groups. One is a seeker and another one is a sinner. So the one on out layer, this one is a wort collection pipeline. That means you have all the wort loaded through the sieve plate and collected from the bottom and into this pipeline. So this pipeline is all the way connected to the ballast tank, which I will show you later. And another one inside, which is the thinner diameter, this one will be used for back flushing of the sieve plate. That means if you finish the brew day, so you don't have to take out the sieve plate, you only need to have a CIP or hot water connected to this pot, and all the water will back flushed from the bottom. So the sieve plate will be cleaned underneath and you can clean on the top side as well. Okay, let's have a look at the balance tank. This one is a balance tank. The material is glass. It's easy for you to monitor the color and the clarity of the wort during back flushing and lautering process. So this balance tank, the main function is to balance the pressure between the tank and this small balance tank and also the wort pump. You know, if the wort pump is a super strong power, when it is open, you give the strong strength on the bottom of the spent grain. That will be cause the grain absorbed too much and affect the lautering process. So this balance tank is used to balance each other. Okay. you can see on the top side, we have another pipe is going back to the tank. So this pipe will be used to balance the pressure when the wort is coming in, and the pressure will go back to this tank. So that means when you operation, you need to open this valve, otherwise it can't be used as this original function. On the bottom, this one here inside, you can see inside there is a very small CIP ball. That means after you finish, you need to connect the CIP or the hot water supply to this pot and get this tank cleaned. You don't have to take it off. It's very easy to operate all the cleaning process. And also on the bottom, you can see there are two pipelines. This one is coming in from the bottom of the wort collection pipeline, and another one, this one is out. So it's going out to the water pump, and the pump will get all the worts going to the next direction. And so you can see here in the middle, you also have a butterfly valve. So this valve is used to go, we call it a throughout. So that means if you don't need to use this balance tank, have all the valve closed off here and get this valve open. So that means the wort will not going through this balance tank and going to the pump directly. Okay, so this is a mesh lauter part. We will go to the kettle whirlpool. On this side is a kettle whirlpool tank. This tank is combined the boiling function and also the whirlpool function together. So all the pipeline is connected according to the brew process, and this tank is heated by the steam. So later we will go to back side of the tank. You can see all the steam pipeline and valves all installed here in the factory. For the whirlpool process, we have the whirlpool inlet here. It's very easy for you to operate all the valves and the whirlpool process if you need it. Once you finish the whirlpool process, then you need to knock out the wort through the heat exchanger and all the way going to the fermenter. So once the wort coming out through this pipeline, it will go through two filters firstly. So this two filter is equipped with stainless steel filter cone inside, and they can also be isolated just in case you need to clean one of them. Another one will in charge as well. So after getting the filter, and then the wort will go into the plate heat exchanger. Once the temperature is coming down, the wort will coming out through the bottom. Okay, the first stage is we have a look of the temperature. So the temperature is proper, and then we need to consider have all the yeast collected together going to the fermenter. And then here is a side glass. When you have a close look at this device, it have a air charging fittings inside. So it's very easy for you to do all the oxygenation process through this device. And then this one is a yeast adding tank. This tank also can be isolated by different valves. So if you think the temperature is not very suitable, you don't have to open it. Once the temperature is okay, the oxygenation is on time, and you can open the yeast tank, get all the yeast collected, and connect with the hose going to the fermenters. And then your brew day will be almost finished. For this system, we have a new design which is symmetrical for each side, and with this kind of butterfly valve. So every valve have different function, and when the brewer is operation, so you don't have to go walk to everywhere at the brew day. So most of the function you can operate when you stand on the platform or the stairs. Easy. I'm on top side of the platform. Here on this side is a mesh lauter and kettle whirlpool. Very easy to operate when standing on the side. Okay, this one we equipped with a glass manhole and embossed with the customer's logo. So inside of the tank, it have a grain raker and CIP cleaning system, and also the spray sponging rain for you to washing to do the washing of the wort of the grains. Okay, and also on top of the tank there is a LED light, easy for you to monitor the working process, and also a bracing valve to balance the pressure inside as well. Okay, this side is a mixture of the hot water and the tap water. Here is a temperature gauge. You will easy to monitor the temperature of the mashing or sparkling water during the process. Okay, on back side is the steam connections. You can see the steam pressure over that gauge, and also the manual angle seat valve is here, and that one is a pneumatic type. Also on this side, all the connections are here, easy to connection and to operate easily. This side is the kettle whirlpool tank. It is equipped with glass manhole as well. Very easy and convenient to monitor the working process inside. On top of the glass, also our customer's logo. And for this tank, it's very easy. So it's equipped with a steam heating jacket, and inside you can see the whirlpool inlet and a CRP cleaning bowl. On top of the tank, you also have a LED light. You can open and off on the control cabinet to monitor the working process inside. And this one is an indoor conditioning unit. You will have all the steam, the conditioning water absorbed into the drainage through this pipe. You don't have to vent the steam, the chimney, go to outdoor. Okay, and so let's have a look at the control cabinet. This side is a control cabinet, so it's installed on top of the platform, easy for the brewer to operate during the brew system. So here side we have 3 different meters. This one is a hot water temperature. You will monitor the mashing and sparkling water temperature. This one is a mash lauter temperature, which is this tank, and this one is a kettle temperature, which is the tank on back side of me. And you have the switches for different functions as well. This one is a hot water heater, stop, auto, and manual. This one is a mash heat, stop, auto, and manual, and as well kettle heat. But you can see for kettle we have 2 switches. One is a kettle heat 1, that means a heating jacket on top side of the tank, and the kettle heat 2 is the heating jacket on the bottom of the cone. And we have another 2 mesh light and kettle light, which is a 24-volt LED light for each tank. You can open and switch off through the cabinet as well. Otherwise, this one is a water pump VFD speed control device, and this one is a green Rika VFD speed control device. And yes, so this one is a e-stop. Our cabinet is still meet the EU, the Europe standard, and all the components comes with CE, and you will use a high quality brand. For example, Schneider is very high quality and a long time using. Okay. Okay, thanks for watching. This is most of the general information of this 1000 liters brew system. If you want to learn more details about the configuration, the size, and also the code, please remember send us a message through WhatsApp or by email. Our sales representative is very active to reply all your messages online. Okay, thanks for watching, and welcome to subscribe our YouTube channel as well. And you can also find us on Facebook and Instagram. Okay, thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye.